Fortnite's hilarious emotes are plucked straight out of pop culture, and we've got the rundown on where some of the most popular ones came from. Confused. If you've ever seen Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, you'll probably remember John Travolta's ill-fated character Vincent Vega. And chances are you'll also recall his super weird body language in the scene where he first meets his boss's wife, Mia Wallace. Well, Vincent Vega's bewildered body language has been immortalized as an emote in Fortnite. That means there's nothing stopping you from pulling your best John Travolta impression from the comfort of your sofa. Sick dancing skills not required. Floss. You can thank Katy Perry for this one. During a 2017 performance of Perry's Swish Swish on Saturday Night Live, a young man pulling a stone face and wearing a backpack made his way to the center of the stage and performed a move called flossing. Thus, the legend of Backpack Kid was born, and hell was unleashed upon the internet. Honestly, flossing looks like it was made to have its own Fortnite emote. Appropriately named Floss, the emote is another example of Fortnite's obsession with weird, wacky, and downright wonderful pop cultural phenomena. Dab. The dab doesn't take a background in theater to pull off. Some believe that the move started with hip-hop artists in Atlanta, and while others dispute that, most agree that it became popular once Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton started incorporating dabbing into his touchdown dances. In light of Newton's usage, the dab seemed to take on an air of disrespect, and because nothing is sacred, it eventually made its way into Fortnite. You score on someone, you dab on them. And as there are no gentlemanly handshakes following a match, the dab became something of the Fortnite generation's teabagging. Too young to know what teabagging is? Good. Fancy feet. Michael Jackson's music was awe-inspiring, and so were his moves. He's so iconic that you could probably walk up to any crowd, say the word Thriller, and watch as at least one person busts a move. For Fortnite to leave out a Michael Jackson dance, well, that would be blasphemy. That's where the Fancy Feet emote comes in. Fancy Feet resembles a dance Jackson did to his hit Billie Jean. Viewing the two side by side, it's hard to deny the similarities. Hey, it's not perfect, and it's no Thriller, but we'll take Fancy Feet over dabbing any day. Orange Justice. In 2018, a child in an orange shirt bravely uploaded a video entry for an official Fortnite emote dance contest. His dance, which looked like, well, this, won the hearts of the Fortnite fanbase. In the end, it wasn't selected as the contest winner, but because the internet is both beautiful and terrifying, gamers started petitions to get the boy, now known as Orange Shirt Kid, his own dance emote. At the beginning of May 2018, players logged into Fortnite and found the Orange Justice emote waiting for them in the Battle Pass. And no one was more surprised than Orange Shirt Kid himself, who tweeted, "They added it, OMG, OMG." Groove Jam. Napoleon Dynamite took pop culture by storm way back in 2004, and we'd like to think it had less to do with the hero's unique expressions.
Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner!
And more to do with the movie's message, to always follow your passions, even when the world tries to crap all over them. For the 4 people or so who still somehow haven't seen the movie, it ends with Napoleon totally breaking it down and bringing down the house. Fortnite's Groove Jam emote is a spot-on rendition of Napoleon's iconic moves. If you're a fan of the movie, it's one you'll most certainly want as part of your collection. And if you're one of the few nerds who's never seen Napoleon Dynamite, seriously, what are you waiting for? Llama Bell.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
After it entered the pop cultural lexicon following an episode of SNL in 2000, Christopher Walken's iconic line became damn near inescapable. Despite its age, it continues to show up in new memes and jokes, like for instance when it popped up in Fortnite as the Llama Bell emote. Of course, it doesn't come with Don't Fear the Reaper playing in the background. That's probably a bit more money than Fortnite's willing to spend, but who cares about that song? It didn't have enough Llama Bell anyway.